What up, everybody out there in podcast land? Thank you for tuning in yet again to another episode of Kenny Ross Present the Yeah I Said It podcast. We're expressing with our full capabilities. Today one is in correctional facilities. Brainchild of my child. I am the dad half of this operation, coming to you live and in public, if you will. Ross Cooper, as always. I'm rocking with the best, my co-host on this. What we're gonna make a short preview pod, but please introduce yourself to the folk.
My trials in the fiery crucible made me hot. Yeah, well, shout out to Electronic of the G's. It'll come to me. 1 second. Oh no. Did I
The
put it?
Illuminati, the Illuminati hat, yo.
What just happened? Oh.
The Illuminati hat, yo. That's the problem.
I went my screen was messed up. That distracted me. I don't even know. No, I don't even know the answer. It's short anyway. I don't care. Let's go.
All right. So I'll pick up a little bit of slack. Thank everybody out there for listening on the pod. And I mean
Thank you.
on YouTube, see this the whole thing. We're gonna do a relatively short pod by our standards. We got a guest coming to you later this week, but we didn't want to, break the chain, want to keep you guys satisfied with a pod. So we're just gonna keep it a little light, little shump. No, little jab. We're gonna follow it up with the hook and uppercut later. So a little jab for the moment. Um, so if you are looking, you know me, so always something. The glorious Empire State. We're gonna jump right in and go to the world's greatest city in the glorious Empire State, New York, where Eric Adams is pretty much trying to guarantee he will not be reelected, which is not surprising at all. So let me make sure we get this straight. Because I'm just it's one of those things where sometimes people mean well, it sounds good on paper. It sounds good in your head, but you don't actually say it. You don't actually do it. So, Mayor Adams, mayor of New York City, is suing social media companies fueling the nationwide youth mental health crisis. All right, so quick pause here. If you're thinking like I'm thinking, like we all are, tend to think as members of this pod and listeners of this pod, you should be asking yourself a couple important questions. One, how does social media fuel a mental health crisis? I get it. But the problem is this: you actually have to have an account and access to social media to indulge. So I don't know. Seems like a reach to me, but they're fueling the nationwide mental health crisis, not poverty, not the things that come from poverty, not guns everywhere, not bullying at school. No. It's TikTok's fault.
Well, cyberbullying. That's
Which
I
which
mean,
also requires you to be online.
yeah, but I mean, he has a point. Like I said, the suicide rates and all that has gone up since social media has been into play, and all the superficial things and depression and all this other stuff has been in play. So it's not wrong. It's just, I mean, I think it's an age restriction anyway. So that's not really on them. It's on whoever's in the household.
All right, so hold on here. They're suing TikTok, okay. Instagram, got it. Facebook, cool. Snapchat, who uses Snapchat still? And YouTube. How are you suing YouTube? YouTube isn't
Wait, what?
social media.
Yeah, YouTube ain't social media. I mean,
Right. It's
I yeah, I mean, it's user generated bit. Okay, I guess you can. Either way, they have YouTube Kids. So, like, what are we talking about? Like, you can literally block out mature. They do that for you. Like, so
it is a
why is
school thing.
YouTube catching a stray? That's weird. I thought you were gonna say Twitter or something. You said YouTube.
Right. Of all things,
You
you would
said
think Twitter.
YouTube.
But no,
So
no, no, no,
Twitter's
no, no.
cool. Nah, Twitter is the worst out of all of them. So what are we doing?
Yeah, my
Damn,
my understanding is that there's a lot of questionable things on Twitter now that wasn't there before. So
no, if it was there, it's usually at a certain time, but now it's there all the time. Like Twitter's the dark web of social media now. It's just bad.
Man, yeah, I understand it's called X, but it should be triple X, depending on where
Oh
you look.
yeah, oh yeah, Triple X. You might see that to execution, to a cat video, to someone getting shot and robbed, to a
What is
joke comedy. It just ranges from wherever. It don't make no sense. That's why you can't open Twitter in public.
that's why. I mean, you can, depending on your follows.
Yeah,
If
but
you,
them
if you,
motherfuckers
if
be
you,
random too.
I'm about to say, if you following something you shouldn't be following, some
Oh no.
NSFW.
Or like I said, you follow someone and they retweet. And then yeah, I know they took it off, thank God. You don't see nobody's likes no more on the timeline. Because people seem to forget that we saw that too. So yeah, the stuff that you liking, now we all get to indulge. No,
That's what, but no, no. X Twitter is always gonna be Twitter to me. Sorry, old head. Always gonna be Twitter to me.
I don't
Is
give a
not
shit.
amongst the lawsuit, but YouTube is.
YouTube like that. I know they just laugh like, okay.
Oh, all of them are, but
The other ones might have a little worry, but YouTube, like, oh, like how did X? Yeah, Elon Musk had to do something about his age up.
right.
Ain't no way. Ain't no
And
way.
this is coming from the official website of New York City. The city is joining hundreds of school districts from across the country in filing litigation seeking to force tech giants to change their behavior and to recover the cost of addressing this public health threat. The city spends more than 100 mil on youth mental health programs and services each year.
That's
So,
backwards. I mean, that's cool, but there's other things you could do to help with that too.
so you spending 100 mil on youth mental health crisis, and you want to sue social media for that?
They want to recoup.
I'm trying to see if there's some meat here.
I was looking too, but that's all
I'm
I can
trying
find.
to see if there's some meat, or are you just this, because it's looking like a dog and pony show. It's looking like, okay, I just want to look like I'm doing something.
Yeah,
Because like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Identifying unfettered access to and use of social media as a public health hazard based on what? Just as past U.S. Surgeon Generals have done with tobacco and firearms. So, pause. You are comparing social media access to the same threat level as guns and cigarettes? Yo, you gotta be Mr. Fantastic to reach that far, but okay.
I don't even think he can reach that far.
So I don't know how you pull this off. This was I was looking for the ask. Actions that can be taken to protect children, including the recommendation to delay social media use until the age of 14. Great. I'm with it. How do you enforce it?
Isn't it already 12 or 13?
I mean, 14 is basically, and I guess what parent, 14 is high school. What parent is letting their kid just go all willy-nilly before high school on social media anyway?
Everyone. Well, these kids come out of the womb with an iPhone.
You can have a phone, but you have to actually
That's a
create,
smartphone.
right?
Think
But
it's
you
hard
still
to
have
create an
to,
account? It's not hard.
you actually have to create an account and pitches and all of that and passwords. And that's what I'm like, parents who usually most kids are on their parents' cell phone plan. You can
Yes.
restrict that phone.
That's true, but most don't. So now
And
what?
see,
So how do you
so
restrict it?
let's pretend Coke wasn't illegal.
That's my technical.
Let's pretend Coke's not illegal, right?
Uh-huh.
If I make the outside text, if I have the Coke and you take it, that's on you. Show doing. Unless of course you're in Texas, as we covered in the last pod.
But the same, this actually happened. They don't, Texas don't care. You getting judged.
Right. But I'm like, it's on the parents at that point.
Yeah.
If you put them out in the Coke in front of me, I'm not going Tony Montana style sticking my face in it. So it just seems so, well, it doesn't make sense. But you asking for 100 mil. or restrict access to 14. And I'm like, what 12-year-old has just a regular Facebook account? Like, uh, seems like, again, Mr. Fantastic style of reach to me,
They just want to recoup their money. That's all it is.
which means shut up. Like, honestly, Eric, shut up. Because you already fumbling when it comes to the migrant crisis.
You from
Now,
whatever.
granted, Greg Abbott and the rest of these moron southern states are sending these migrants up there on buses, but having just come from up that direction, literally, it's ugly. It's ugly.
It's already
And
enough people there. You can't afford to have more people.
8.5 million, 8.5 million of your non-closest friends. No place in the world like it. Shout out to the world's greatest city.
It's about to be
But
underwater. Just like Cali's about to be in the ocean eventually.
nah, nah, that's what's gonna be the thing when Staten Island and everything else starts looking like it's gonna be underwater because of global warming. That's when they'll start doing something about
It could be too late then. What do you mean start doing something about it? It's too late.
it. I mean, it's people
If you had to,
monitoring.
if you had to prepare for, if you're still preparing for war when it starts, you already lost. You should have been prepared. You should be prepared before the war starts. Don't prepare while it starts or when it's about to.
And I'm just looking at a quote here. Over the past decade, we've seen just how addictive and overwhelming the online world can be, exposing our children to a nonstop stream of harmful content, which should be blocked, and fueling our national youth mental health crisis. I don't know, dog.
I don't know, living in a cubicle with 5,000 people in it, I don't know. That might make me a little mental.
Yeah, living in the South Bronx might be a little more problematic than TikTok. Just saying.
TikTok might be a damn escape.
No knock to the South BX, but if you in the South Bronx, you know what I mean. You know, let me see. Live in the South Bronx with, no social media, or live in Manhattan in Uptown with social media. I don't know. I'm gonna go in Midtown. That's it. I'm gonna go uptown Manhattan. Just saying. But gotta blame somebody, right, Eric? Gotta blame somebody.
Yeah.
But this just looks like like you said, it looks like a recoup, which is tacky. Like that's pretty tacky. Like, so seriously, you gonna try to squeeze social media companies? Not so much that I'm sitting here trying to claim a social media company is not, you know, contributing
They definitely
to the
are.
to the decay of society. But the thing is, this is all voluntary. No one makes you sign up. No one makes you create an account. You do that all on your own. You decide who you follow. You decide who you're friends with. These are all your decisions. And I'm like, as an adult and quote unquote responsible user, and this isn't just social media. I think we might have touched on this. I'm just sick of people trying to sell me stuff. Like, dog, I don't want to watch your ad for 10, 15 seconds. That's the longest 15 seconds of your day. When you're trying to watch them, you got to watch an ad for 15 seconds.
Yeah, pay for
I
your
actually
ad.
pay for I actually pay for YouTube Premium just so I don't have to watch ads ever.
I must say I had it for free and I was amazed at. I was like, damn, I might have to pay for premium too.
I use YouTube too much.
I do
So
too. So yeah. Yeah.
so I just went ahead and put the bullet, pay my $10 a month. Because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be listening to a song in the middle of the song. Have you ever felt a scratching sensation in your groin? What? What?
I just see a lot of training videos. The ball
Like,
guy.
no, no. And but they ride with it. This is about protecting our young people. City Hall Chief Lisa Zomberg. The U.S. Surgeon General was right to say it's not a fair fight. And I'm like, dog, respectfully, I'm not saying there's not some meat to it. I am saying if you are in that city, there is bigger shit to worry about. Just saying. There's bigger fish to fry in New York than a 12-year-old on TikTok, respectfully. So that's just like, get it from the police union. I'm sure the FOP got a few million to spare.
Nah, they keep having to pay citizens because they keep messing up.
I'm sure. I mean, now I will say this. I will say this. I don't know if it's give credit where credit is due, but just making mention of it. I don't know, man. We ain't had to cover a police shooting. We doing good. We ain't had to cover a
No, there
police.
was. I just like I said, I don't send you everything. It was a lady that just got clapped a couple days ago in our own house.
A lot of
We saw it
things.
on video. So hey, I'm not. No, they don't get credit ever. This happens every weekly, everywhere. And remember, we don't know about all the shit either. Because I mean, you want to tell yourself? No. Like I said, they ain't rappers. All right. Yeah.
Guess
So,
they ain't going on Vlad TV.
nah, these ain't rappers. But yeah, glad too. But we all know he a fed, so yeah.
I mean, that's still the biggest mystery in life, though. How is Vlad is a known borderline fed, and cats forever going up there spilling their guts.
I
Like I
don't
said,
know. Might be get
instead of
out. Truth serum or something.
instead of Vlad TV, it should be get indicted in a day or two, because
That's
it's
how you get
like,
your stripes.
what I'm saying, it was just me and T-Bone on Third and Fourth Street. What was y'all doing? Just pushing that weight. Oh, really? You was pushing weight? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. We just pushing some weight. I mean, you mean weights? Or you talking cocaine? Cocaine.
Yeah, he asks questions just like you just walk into it and you keep doing and I'm just looking at it like there's no way you are saying this.
Ain't no OGs really. Ain't no OGs. You ain't never gonna see somebody like a Jay Prince from Rap A Lot Records on no Vlad TV. You're not never gonna see like real street dudes on Vlad. You just don't. You're not. You're not. You're
Maybe
gonna
I'm
hear them
racist.
wannabe dudes trying to do subliminals and getting themselves indicted. Like, how much more evidence do we need that Vlad is the feds? But anywho,
That's good. Natural selection, baby.
totally. So, like I said, we have a little fun now that the serious piece over with. Um, Moving on, AI. I found this interesting. AI did an interview with Shaq for All Star Weekend, and by his own admission, AI said Kyrie's got the best handles. I was like, wow,
It's
that's.
common knowledge now. You can't really deny it.
And see, you mentioned you think AI still got the best crossover.
I do.
Um, it's just I think when we talking overall handles, two names that don't get brought up enough. A couple actually. Steph, because he's the world's greatest three-point shooter on the planet Earth ever, ever, ever. People tend to forget. Go back and watch the footage. Steph got handles.
Oh, we know. I agree. Underrated. Not Kyrie. Who
As
else?
CP3.
I mean, we know he got a couple Angry Birds too. Not Kyrie.
Yeah. But and that's the other thing. CP3 definitely needs to be in the handles conversation.
I'm
Like
sure he is.
CP3 got some then embarrassing folk.
And got
And
embarrassed by that one you first said a lot.
then,
Oh, that was bad.
oh yeah, it was bad. And then you gotta go like for those who really know hoops, Jamal Crawford had handles. Straight out like some and one. Jamal Crawford had some handles. So it's
He was a
like,
pure street ball. Like that behind the back has he like that. His behind the
ooh,
back was
ooh,
some.
ooh,
He had the
ooh.
nastiest behind the back size, whatever you want to call it. Behind the like, yeah. In Euro, like he has the hardest hop step Euro behind the back. They
Jamal
get
Crawford. Yeah, Jamal Crawford was doing. Of course, the one quote unquote street ball that really make it to the league, right for Austin, skipped to my loop. So, that's official. But overall, AI is saying that you got to get a nod to Kyrie. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Overall handles one. Crossovers, AI is still up there, and so was Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway's crossover was filthy.
mm-hmm,
80s, early 90s. Tim Hardaway was the original crossover king.
mm-hmm.
And then AI, put Jordan the wrong end of the poster, and that was the legend grows from there.
Yeah. Don't reach.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Don't reach. Don't reach. Don't reach. But yeah, like overall handles and crossovers. Yeah, gotta put AI up there. Of course, Timmy Hardaway's up there. Um, like I said, the guys that don't to me don't get enough mention when we start talking handles. CP3, Steph, and Jamal Crawford, obviously. Like,
I think all those people get mentioned. They're just not Kyrie. It's just we're literally watching the greatest dribbler right now in his prime. So you're not going to get mentioned the same way a lot of great shooters don't. Like I said, Clay's teammates is if it weren't for Steph, you'd probably be in the conversation as the GOAT shooter ever. But his teammate is clearly like light years ahead of everyone else, including him. So it's like,
I,
yeah, they get underappreciated because
well,
you're
I
watching
think
the greatest right now with your own eyes.
that's actually up for debate at this point. I mean, I used to say Splash Brothers, but seeing what Dame can do is it ain't just it.
Wait, what's up for debate? What are you talking about?
I mean, there's Steph clearing away number one.
I
It's not a
thought you was about to
question.
say something real. Boy, I was about to end this. It's going to be a real short one.
No, it's Steph clearing away number one. But
Hey,
I've said a couple times, Dame got range too,
man,
and
that's
we saw it
range.
in the All Star game as well. Like
He's shooting
this cat,
horrible this year. Horrible.
I mean, the man got traded and is going through divorce. What do you want? We
I give him this year to figure it out, sure. But if he don't win nothing with Giannis, then I want everyone to kill that noise and say he could have did what Steph did because he can't. Because now
I
he has
mean,
help. You have the ultimate help. So now and Giannis is doing his part. You not doing yours, my G.
he's won them a couple games with last second shots. Dame time like a
Yeah,
mofo.
in the
So
clutch, yeah. But when it's not close for the most of the game, it's bad. It's
so
bad.
we putting this on Dame or are we putting this on Doc again?
Oh,
Because
Doc is dog doodle, but we already knew that. But Dame's playing like freaking hippopotamus doodle. So I don't know what to do.
no,
You can
I
blame both
think
of them. That's why I blame. I blame both. I blame Dame, but Dame can improve his. I don't think Doc can coach better.
we gotta see how this all shakes out
It's
because
done. I have zero faith in the Bucks. They're losing in the first round. You heard it here first.
wow, that's bold, sir.
If they play Miami in the first round, they're going home again. Yes, they are. Yes, have you seen Miami? They're better than last year. And they beat
Okay.
him. They beat them without Hero. It was a Jimmy Butler and 3 point carry job right there.
The sad reality is Miami should have won that chip against the Lakers, but they did it, and that window's
No,
now
they should.
closed.
No, they should not. No.
That I'm
We were
sorry, that
not
window's
losing
closed.
that championship. What is wrong with you? AD was on one that season. He was
I'm
on
aware.
one.
That's my point. That was your window. Window closed.
Not really.
Oh, window's closed.
It's
Window's
not.
closed.
They might have some reinforcements next year.
No, Milwaukee's too good.
No, they're not.
Boston is scary good right now.
Don't trust them in the playoffs.
How could you not? They went to the finals without Porzingis, and now
2 years
Porzingis is
ago.
balling like we always
Yeah.
thought he could
They
ball.
went to finals one time. They've been to Eastern Conference Finals like six. So you won for the six and you're confident? I love Tatum because he went to
I'm
Duke, but you're on the
I'm
wrong
looking at the
team, so I
spot.
hate you. And then also, I don't trust him.
I
I don't trust
mean,
him. I don't trust him in the playoffs. I trust him in the first 2 rounds, but after that, he gets a little dicey.
Porzingis stays healthy, you can pencil him in.
You got to hope.
And
Yeah, we're praying that he
and
stays.
sadly, because of what happened to Embiid, they're toast. So we're
Yes,
gonna get a Milwaukee Boston Eastern Conference Final.
I don't think so.
Who you think?
Boston's going to be there, but I don't think Milwaukee's making out the first or second round. It depends on who they
That's,
play.
that's literally why they brought Dame here. Literally why they brought Dame here. So
It looks like I said. You want to talk about a cone? It's bad, and I saw this in person. How bad Dame's deep. Like I was in the garden Christmas Day. Saw Giannis, saw Dave, saw the Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go. Yeah, saw that. And it Dame is a con, dog. Like you can score on him. Like I put money you can score. I promise you could.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
bad. It is
Wow.
bad. And then the coaching job, I mean, it's Doc. Like you was better off keeping the coach you had before. If I'd have known he was gonna get Doc, you could have just stayed where you was at. It'd have been the same.
That's wow. Okay. All right. I mean, again,
It's
I got
horrible. I don't know how he keeps getting these good ass jobs. He got something. He blackmailed something.
because he's a champion coach.
Oh my, that one lucky ass ring because you have a great team that coached themselves because they were veteran Hall of Famers. You didn't
Isn't
do
that
shit.
always the
Even
case?
they said you didn't do shit. So yeah, no, you don't get credit for a title you won 20 years ago, damn near. No, 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 because you still underachieved. You supposed to win more than one with that team. You won one.
Wow. I mean, Karl Malone and Patrick Ewing have zero, but I got you. I got you.
I mean, I don't know if it's because they're coaches, because what? Karl Malone, John Stockton had what? Sloan?
Jerry, yeah,
Hall
Jerry
Hall
Sloan.
of Fame coach.
Exactly. And
They
he
ran
picked the
into
win.
Jordan. That's different.
Patrick Ewing, Hall of Fame coach.
Ran
Pat
into
Riley.
Jordan. Then Elijah won. I mean, you read it something to like the 90s was literally Jordan and Elijah won. That's pretty much what it was. Then
But
Duncan and Shaq towards it, but yeah, that's what it was.
I'm still bugging you talking about a first round elimination from wow. Wow.
I I
Okay.
don't trust. I don't with Doc as the coach. Dame could pick it up, but his defense isn't. So I don't know. It would have to be the greatest carry job like the Celtics did in '08 for them to win. Like Giannis would have to turn into even more crazy than he already is. And Dame would just have to just start sparking everything. Because if not, it's done.
I mean, they gonna get. I got them getting spanked 4-1 by Boston in the Eastern Conference Final.
Yeah, Boston
Like I
going to the
got them
finals
getting
this year. If they're healthy, they're going to the finals. Ain't nobody needs beating them. I'm sorry.
right. And as long as it and God it hurts to say it, as long as it's not LA, the Lakers, because now that's the other thing. As long as it's not the Clippers, because the Clippers can't finally put it together and come to life. And you talking four Hall of Famers on one team, and for the moment, everybody's healthy. Even Mr. Low Management himself, Kawhi Leonard, is healthy. Scary.
Oh, yeah. If they're healthy, they're scary. Now, if one of them goes down, they're
You
done.
still, they're still scary.
If Kawhi goes down, they're done. If any one of the other ones go down, they have a shot. If Kawhi goes down, they're done.
I think you forget how good a defender PG is, but all right.
Not Kawhi. They need the number one, and the number one is Kawhi. So if one of them goes down, they might be able to survive. I don't know if they beat Dallas because, like I said, Dallas with those two trades, scary. Like the defense is catching up to the offense, which and
I got I
Luca
got a,
should probably win MVP. So
I
yeah,
got a whole voice on that. We don't believe you. You need more people. I'm just that. That's
okay.
why I don't trust. I don't trust Dallas. That's why I don't trust
If Kyrie is healthy, which I hope
him.
he is, because
Luca is a
he
cone.
hasn't been.
That's a cone. Luca is a cone
He's
for
actually
sure.
a lot better than he was. He's playing a lot. See, that's how I know you don't watch Dallas. Luca's defense is it elite? Hell no, it never will be. But he's actually giving effort, which is a good thing. And he's a real good post defender because he already just naturally big. So he's giving effort, which is paying a lot. Why their defense is getting better, along with the two trades, for Gafford and PJ. So yeah, it's Dallas is scary. Dallas is scary.
We'll see. We'll see. It's yeah. We'll see.
Everything's on health though, because that's what's going to
Oh,
shape the playoffs. Whoever's the healthiest is probably going to win.
I mean, I think Boston still makes the Eastern Conference Final if something freaky happens with Porzingis because that's pretty much the same thing. So now they don't get. They may not get out. They may not get to the finals without if something does happen to Porzingis. I'm just
Yeah,
mad Embiid is hurt because that was it was gonna be real interesting to see that three-headed monster who was gonna come out the East.
the monster. Oh, what? Embiid, Giannis, and what? Tatum?
Yeah, yeah, those three teams, it'd have been interesting to see who wins that bloodbath.
It's Celtics. I'm sorry.
Bro, Embiid is balling out. Embiid was balling out of his
And guess
mind.
who's their kryptonite? Who's his kryptonite? The Celtics. Who has the best starting five in the whole NBA? The Celtics.
I mean,
Who's the most versatile team with that five? And probably one of the best defensive teams, the Celtics.
I just like if the Lakers don't go,
They're not.
if they don't go, I'm not gonna say that yet because it's
I
LeBron.
am.
If the Lakers don't go,
He needs to
I would
go.
love,
He
I
need to
would
go.
love to see Boston versus Denver so they can just smack Denver. I so
What?
need them to
You're
lose.
not a Lakers fan no more. So why would you want Boston to win a title? Who does that?
No, 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 no. Let me help. Let me help. Let me help. I want Denver to lose, and I'm thinking who in the
No,
East can
lose
beat
in the
them.
conference. Don't lose in the finals to the Celtics. That gives them one up on us. They have the record now. What's wrong with you?
I hate
Enemy of
Denver.
my enemy is my friend. I'm rooting for Denver if they play Boston.
Ain't no way. I'm
Any team that
tired.
plays Boston, I am rooting for you. I don't care.
I,
You're not a real Laker fan.
Tatum
So
went to
I'm
Duke.
talking for me. Real Laker fans know Boston needs to lose no matter what.
The Red Sox, yes, the Red Sox can go 0 and 162. You're
That's
right.
I'm talking about the Celtics. But you're
All
not.
I'm
Oh, well, you're
saying,
not a Laker fan, so that maybe it doesn't apply to you. But for me,
whatever,
yeah,
B. Nah, I'm a Denver hater.
I
I'm
don't care.
tired of hearing about Denver and Jokic. And somebody just, man, that's why I wish Embiid was still healthy. Because I'd have loved the Philly Denver finals
Now that
and
would have been entertaining.
watch Embiid just cook this dude.
And still lose. But yeah,
Have you seen Tyrese Maxey balling out? Oh, okay. Maxey has
it's
been
Denver.
balling out.
It's Denver.
And
You
all
still
that.
has Jamal Murray. Like, did we forget about him?
Again, have you seen Tyrese Maxey balling out?
Have you forgot about Jamal Murray in the playoffs, especially?
I don't. I
Playoff
don't.
Jamal is real.
Okay.
That's real. Just like Jimmy, it's real.
So like I said, you heard here. If the Lakers get eliminated, there's a team across the hall. I could love to see them get a title. Like I'd love to see Boston LA finals, but not the LA everyone thinks. Wouldn't be purple and gold. So if I can't get purple and gold, then we'll go across the hall, Clippers Boston.
I'm good with that. Clippers all day.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, it's gonna because at this
For us to
point,
get one.
I'd rather see Russ get one. Tatum will be back. Yeah, Tatum will be back. Um,
Oh,
you
for,
know, got,
oh
gotta
no.
gotta go for the Devils. Gotta go for the Devils. But in this case, I'd
Tatum,
rather
you need
see.
to come to LA, my brother. You should have got drafted by us, but you got hoodwinked into Lonzo Ball. So here we go. You were right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Dumbest. He was right there. Right there.
Hmm.
Lonzo.
I mean, Lonzo, barring if he hadn't got hurt, he was starting to
You
really show
still
that
want
potential.
Tatum. I mean, he would have been a great starter. Don't get me wrong, a good two-way starter. But and that can really help the Pelicans if he was held healthy in there. But it's Tatum.
One of the best players ever come out of the great Duke University. I understand. I understand. All right. So next piece, this is interesting because we had a quick off-camera discussion about it. Um, the trailer for Borderlands has come out. For those who don't know, Borderlands is actually a video game from PlayStation. Really, really fun game. We came in at Borderlands 2. I swear to God, we spent literal hours playing that because it's just fun. It's just fun. But new movie, Kevin Hart, Kate Blanchett, Jack Black is in it. Saw the trailer. You corrected me because I was super disappointed, but I remember if they're starting from Borderlands 1, then it makes sense. We came in at Borderlands 2, so I'm looking for Borderlands 2 characters. It makes sense that they're not there. So that changes my initial thought because I'm like, this is gonna be whack. But
Still
no,
gonna be whack.
I mean I haven't played Borderlands 1 to know, but it's just a fun. If you're gonna make a video game into a movie, that's a good one to do it. Plenty of stuff, source material to work with, monster. Yeah, it's because I haven't played Borderlands 1, now I have to give it grace. I'm actually gonna go see it when it comes out. Um, I'm not expecting Terminator, but it should be good. It should be. I think it could be good. I think it could be good. Like we talked about, video games turning to movies have been kind of mid. Stop, yo. The Resident Evil series, the problem was the ending. The last one was just you brought us through all of that for this, but they did make it rated R. They put Nemesis in it. Like if you follow Resident Evil, they put the liquor in there. Like if you follow Resident Evil, not too bad. Not too bad.
Yes, man. That's a lie. Horrible.
Oh my gosh. Tough crowd. I didn't see Silent Hill. I'm trying to think what other good video game movies were there.
Horrible.
Was the movie you saying the movie was bad?
Yes.
Okay. See, I never played Silent Hill, so I wasn't inclined to go see it. Um, I didn't see Doom because I just wasn't. Doom wasn't actually on a system. Doom, as far as I knew, was only on computers, only on PC. And I just hated sitting there trying to press the arrow keys to move and shoot. Like, so I didn't probably want to see Doom. Trying to think what else is there. We talked about what video games. That's what it was. We talked about what video games that make a great movie. At the top of my list is going to be Gears of War. That'd be again under the premise you do it right. Obviously, do it right. Don't give me something cheesy.
I know it would be a great movie. Resistance.
Ooh,
That'd be a great movie.
Resistance Fall of Man. That would
That's,
be a great
that's a
movie.
great movie. Have
That'd be a great movie.
a live action auger, shoot somebody through the wall, oh
Oh
boy.
my gosh, just watch it melt from radiation. Yo, that'd be a great movie. Like I said, Gears of War, just taking a rifle with a chainsaw to somebody. Yeah, Gears of War make a great one. I'm still stuck at Gran Turismo being a movie. Like I've had zero interest in seeing that.
That's
Apparently
based on a
somehow,
real person. That's dope, dude.
well, I never knew that. Like we just all thought it was a racing game.
No,
So I'm
I mean, Gran Turismo is a racing game, but the movie was based on the game, but actual person that I think that went pro because of the game.
okay. I'll wait for streaming. I'm not going to see it. I'll wait for streaming.
Didn't it already come out?
Um,
Ain't that
yeah,
old?
it's already out.
I mean, isn't that
But
old though? I could have sworn it was on streaming already. I thought that been
I don't
came.
know. I don't know. I'll wait for streaming because yeah, I wasn't going to see that. I'm like, I'm not watching the rest movie now. But yeah, Gears of War, like you said, Resistance Fall of Man, whole PlayStation game. Um, there's another one. Oh, we talking about when they got it right. Mortal Kombat, the last Mortal Kombat, they got that right.
That was good.
Um, there's
And
been
also,
some misses.
not
It's been some misses.
all of them been misses, except for the one, the Mortal Kombat, and that's a low bar because it's just straight hands and fatalities. So it ain't really that hard to break that.
Everything in Resident Evil didn't suck, sir. We got Nemesis. We had the liquor. Like
That
everything in
sucked. The one that was mid was the Nemesis movie. That was the mid one. All of the other ones was trash.
no Street
Yes.
Fighter is the bar for trash. Like Street Fighter was ass.
I mean, yeah, it was, but
Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile, like Street Fighter was ass. Like that's the bar. And yeah, Resident Evil was above that bar. But the
no,
last one was super ass. The last one was super ass. Like they ended it on it was horrible. But yeah, Resident Evil did get Wesker in there. Like, if you follow the games, I don't know. I didn't find it. I didn't find it horrible. And I took it for what it was. Because ass to me is again the first Street Fighter was Jean-Claude Van Damme ass. The first Resident Evil, which was PG-13 somehow, super ass. Like that alone, super ass.
All ass. Meg ass.
Oh God. And I'm trying to think on the top of my head what else. Taking it back a little bit, Metroid would be it is way before your time. This is first Nintendo. Metroid make it dope. What's the name? There's another video game movie that's just coming out. Uh
Oh, Mario wasn't bad. That was a super movie, but it was animated, so it wasn't really live action.
because so your
It was still
hatred
good.
of, and I know this isn't quote unquote a video game, but your hatred of Avatar: The Last Airbender still stand?
Live
Like you have
action ones, like animated, like Resident Evil anime movies, excellent. Um, the Mario anime, because I ain't seen it in theaters, but I saw it when it was free, and I actually liked it. It wasn't bad. So Mario, I thought it was gonna be trash, but the Mario movie wasn't bad. Um, so yeah, usually just if you want to do a movie of it, you gotta keep it animated. But if you try to do live action, they just gray white shit.
okay. Oh, wait a minute. So Tomb Raider. I haven't seen the Tomb Raiders. But so I got no real answer. But Tomb Raider, the very last one, not the one Angelina, not the last Angelina Jolie, but the very last one they made, I just didn't get a chance to catch it. Doesn't seem bad. I'm just taking a peek now. Ready Player One, never played it. There's a Tetris movie coming out. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, did you watch Uncharted? That was based on a video game.
No,
It's just hard to see your man Toby as anything other than Spider-Man. But yeah.
Toby, that's the wrong Spider Man.
Oh,
Tom,
yeah, my bad. My bad. My bad.
I know you talking about the real Spider Man. I got you.
Right. That's not a video game. Oh, yeah, they had a video.
Tom did real good too. But Toby, that's my Spider Man. That's who I grew up. Yeah.
I don't remember trying to be in a video game. They had Angry Birds somehow got a movie. I don't know how. Sonic. I heard Sonic wasn't that bad.
Sonic was good. There
Like
you go.
I'm over the age of like 9, so I didn't have any.
Sonic
Let me
wasn't bad.
see. Tekken. Oh, I didn't realize Tekken had a movie. Um, oh my gosh, I can see it. Barcode the back of the head. Assassin.
Hitman.
Yes, Hitman. Yes, 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 yes. Oh God, I forgot Rampage had a movie. And yeah, just all of the Resident Evils. But no, yeah, I'm hoping Borderlands isn't gonna suck. I gotta see the as the trailers come out, I'll make a final decision. Right now, I'm not on fire about it, but as the trailers come out, I'll make a final decision to see if I'm gonna go support. It might, you know what? It might be a Tuesday. It might be a Tuesday thing. Might be a Tuesday movie discount rate. Pay $6, call it a day. And let me see here, shifting gears back to sports one more time, back to ball. So there's an interview. Charlie, Chauncey Billups went on All the Smoke podcast. Shout out to those brothers, but went on All the Smoke podcast and said, and I'm like, I honestly thought it was a bold take. Um, Basically, Chauncey says if you go back to the '03 draft, we were all scratching our heads because Detroit had a chance to draft Carmelo Anthony, instead drafted the human version of a vampire, Darko Milicic instead, and Carmelo goes to Denver. But Chauncey says, look, given the team that they had, if Melo goes to Detroit, LeBron does not dominate the Eastern Conference. Knee-jerk response is that is blasphemous. Have we? Because he Reason I say a knee-jerk first glance is blasphemous because look, LeBron put 25 straight on that Detroit team in the playoffs. 25 straight. And it ain't like Melo ever made no first team all defense.
Here we got buckets. Went tick for tack.
And that's where Chauncey might have a point.
So it's like, well, it wouldn't because like I said, I don't know if you remember, but LeBron, like, and Melo used to go at it. And even though they boys, they used to go tick for tack. I
Yeah, because
remember it was a game, like it was in the
Melo would
clutch, it
clear
was
out.
getting better.
Yeah,
Hmm?
Melo would clear out to guard LeBron himself.
Yeah, like I said, that's the type of friendships I like. You still compete on it, you ain't, but you but on the court, you're not on the same jersey, so I gotta go at you, but ain't personal, it's just business. But um, yeah, it would have made a difference. But also, you gotta think who was the coach. Larry Brown is not a fan of young people, even Melo. Because
But
remember, they didn't play in the Olympic team. I don't was Larry Brown the coach?
I think so.
Yep, he
I think
didn't
so.
play him. He didn't play. He didn't trust the young guys, even though those young guys were better than damn people you had out there. Didn't play him. It didn't play Melo, and there was a little beef because of that. So you think they're gonna put a rookie Melo on a championship team level team, and he's gonna get all the minutes and get and play the same way he played in Denver versus when he came in and pretty much they gave him the keys, said go off, and he should have won rookie of the year over LeBron, but I digress.
Wow,
Denver
bold.
made the playoffs.
Who had a better season?
Melo.
Not numerically. I'm fairly
Yes,
sure
he
not
did.
numerically.
Yeah, he did.
I'd have to look.
Yeah, he did. And they made the playoffs too. And they were a lottery team. So Melo came in right away, made the playoffs in the Western Conference.
Okay.
But I mean it'd be different, but like I said, you also gotta remember fit. I don't know if he fits with that because defense because Detroit was all defense. That was their thing. It was defense first, and now create off. But the main thing was defense. What is Melo not known for? Defense. And what does Larry Brown like? Not like young players. He could have wrecked him. And Melo might
But you,
not have been Melo. That's also a possibility.
true. But I mean, I guess the beauty, I would think, the one of the things about coaching is, look, I'm a coach. I'm a great coach. I'm doing it this way, this long, blah, blah, blah. But at some point, you got to recognize, hey, there's talent here. I might need to rethink some things. You know
And
what I
some
mean?
are
But,
stubborn.
oh, they absolutely are.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely are. You know. But I think, again, initial knee-jerk response, Chauncey, you good, but no, you're kind of out of line. But no, in thinking about it, if you have that kind of weapon next to a Chauncey Billups, next to a Rip Hamilton, I don't necessarily, he might have a point there. You have pieces to contend. And I won't say contain, but definitely dampen LeBron. So, and it's still one of the biggest WTFs of all time. Like, did you see what he just did at Syracuse?
as a
But
freshman, like I
but
said,
you
outside of LeBron, he was the best player in the draft.
we gotta do something different. The Euros are coming. Euros are coming.
Oh yeah,
But
if you drafted these Euros, but he wasn't that. These new school Euros are something serious. But back
I
then,
mean,
it wasn't looking too good.
you
Outside of
think
a couple.
you think Atlanta's still mad at taking Trey Young over?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But see, I
The,
don't
the
know. Trey
sad thing
Young,
is they actually drafted Luke. They just traded him.
but
That's what
Trey
makes
Young
it
ain't no,
worse. He was literally right there, and you gave him away.
but Trey
That's
Young ain't no scrub though. He
no.
he
You,
is
you
he is
still got
Steph Light.
you still got an All Star and All NBA, but there's levels. Luka's an MVP candidate, looking like like GOAT conversation if he starts winning. And then the playoffs, he's something serious. Even though when he was losing, he damn near beat the Clippers by himself all them years. So, and that was prime, and that's Kawhi, PG, and they was playing. Couldn't guard him. Still can't. I don't know. He got a personal vendetta against Phoenix and the Clippers. I don't know why. Actually, I know why
Yeah.
for Phoenix because he hates Devin Booker. But the Clippers, I don't know where the smoke came from, but I guess it's for the playoff losses. But boy, anytime you play those two, you can just bet you gonna score 40 with a triple dub or something.
This guy, I was watching Sports Center. They had this running joke that Jokic only moves at like 6 miles an hour. And I swear to God, if Jokic moves at 6 miles an hour, Luka moves at 8. Like, how do you move? Like, no,
Yeah, stop. He can.
it's funny. Like, it's almost Harden like double crossover step back, and that three is wet. And I'm like, you know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Can't do nothing. Because if you
Like,
bite on the step back, he has
you get
enough
to him.
handle. He's getting by you, and then he's in the mid range or the post or the paint. And then now your whole defense collapse. So now you just kick it to a shooter, shoot a floater, or draw a foul. It's not fair. It's not fair.
That's not. Moving on real quick. Let me see here. So there is this interview, this little mini short. It be your own kids, man. Lala is sitting there having a conversation with their oldest son. Pardon me, I forgot his name, but Lala Anthony used to be married to Carmelo Anthony. Their son is looking to go to the NBA.
Yeah, Kanye.
And
Thing.
Kion. And he says with a straight face, like who his GOAT is. This cat says Paul George. And I'm like,
That's his goal.
I actually had to, and Lala threw something at him, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Like, do you know who your dad is? Do you know who your dad
So he ain't Paul
is?
George.
Okay, cool. Here's the other problem with that, though. If you're gonna say somebody other than your dad, say somebody better. Say Bron. Say Jordan. Don't say somebody that can
Like
throw the
Paul
hoodie
George a
on you.
bum.
Sir, Carmelo Anthony is top 10 all time in scoring.
I didn't say he's better than Carmelo. I'm just saying like like he's a bum. And he said my goal. That's his goal. I'm not gonna argue the man when he says his goal. That's
I'm with
his
Lala.
opinion.
I'm with
Like we ain't
Lala.
gonna act like Paul George got one of the prettiest games we've ever seen. That shit smooth as hell.
Okay. I'm not
Okay,
taking him
so
over
you want
Melo,
my
especially
so
not.
to considering his build, because he's not built like his father. He's a lot slimmer. Melo was a big boy, like 6'9", 240, damn near LeBron size, like a little bit small, and played bully ball. I don't think that's his son. His son looks more to be similar to Paul George, the long but pause and smooth handle, skill, defense, can yam on you. Like, I mean, Paul George is probably the prototype wing that you want now. A two-way wing that's smooth handle, can pass, can do damn near everything.
Wow. I was
Hating on Paul George, man.
I'm not hating on Paul George. Just if you're gonna say, look, if I was in the NBA and somebody asked you who your favorite player was, don't say if this ain't gonna be me, don't mention the name of somebody I can cook. Like, don't that's insulting. That's insulting. Don't mention there's somebody I can just flame up. Like
That's his opinion. It doesn't matter. That's his opinion. It doesn't matter.
Hoodie Mello cooks Paul George any day of the week. It's not even close. It's not even close. That's what, like I'm with Lala. As soon as he said Paul George, he threw something at him. Like, what's wrong with you, yo? You know your pops is. Like,
That's why you don't say it, because you know who that is.
see, it couldn't be me. I wish you I'm coming back. Like, yo, let's go. Let's take it to the court, one on one, real quick.
Okay.
real quick.
Paul George still.
Let me dust you real quick, son. Like, let me throw the hoodie on,
That's
dust
cool.
you real quick so you can get
Hey,
reminded.
I'm gonna burn all the muddies. You ain't gonna have no powers. Now what?
Like, yeah, Hoodie Mello was filthy. It's that Paul George. Paul George, what? He ain't even the best person on his team. Like, bro, as long as Kawhi's there, you still number two.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
We
wild.
just pooping on number twos now. Like Kyrie didn't get praise. Like KD didn't get praise when he won. Like, come on. Number
But well,
two,
KD,
Scotty. Well, before he started tweaking. But yeah, number twos
and
get
real
love.
and real quick, that's gonna be funny. Like, so
Kobe.
we finally gonna get the documentary we should have got instead of, The Last Dance, aka the Jordan doc.
What documentary we getting?
Oh, well, I don't know if it's gonna be a doc, but is Pippen.
Oh, it's about to be some grade A hating in this. I love it. Let's go. I can't wait. Oh, they about to start hating. I know it.
Yeah, it's Pippen, I think it's Bill Weddington and somebody else, and they're going on tour. I think it's Luke Longley or something, but they're going on tour. And I'm like, Lord, they're going, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get the unfiltered Bulls doc, the real Bulls documentary, not just the Jordan doc.
I mean,
I mean, and I just don't want to. I can't call people want to be quick to call Scotty a hater, but you can't because the bottom line is Jordan was incredible and out of his world, but he didn't win till Scotty got there.
but Jordan never said that. He every time he even said in the damn documentary in every interview before that there's no me without him. Whenever you mention Michael Jordan, you mention he always gave him his flowers. So I don't know. Like I said, I know the doc made him mad because it painted Scotty in a bad picture because it talked about the year Jordan wasn't there. And they
Right.
started to shine a light on Scotty being, selfish, not coming in the game. And they gave it to Tony Kukoc, and he still made it, and he was still mad. So it's like, yeah, Scotty, we're not giving you the game winner. We're gonna give it to him. It worked.
I'd be salty too, though.
I mean, I agree, but to quit on your team, though, nah. See, that's a different level now. You can be mad, but get on the damn floor.
Mm,
To refuse to go back in because you mad because you not getting the last shot.
mm.
You thought
Okay.
you was Jordan?
I mean, when he ain't here, yeah. When Brody ain't here, yes.
I'm
But
sorry to tell you, you are not the captain of that ship, my boy.
my goodness. Well, all right. Quick, short, little something. We got a guest coming for you Thursday, 2 times this week. You're gonna get with us. I'm still gonna do a running back recap. Let's see here. Oh, Eric, Eric. I don't think reelection is something you have to worry about, sir. Like, it's just weird. You don't need to sue social media companies on behalf of children. Eric Adams in New York City. I hope you've enjoyed your stay. Um, when this term is up, your time is up. That's all I got there. I gotta agree with AI. I mean, the man is playing, he got handles. If AI says Kyrie's got the best handles, I am not going to sit here and argue with AI Bubba Chuck. Not at all. Not at all. Borderlands, I'm going to give it a shot. As the trailers come out, I'm hoping I'll feel more confident. Right now, it's on the $5 Tuesday list. It's not a Saturday night movie. It is on the Tuesday list. So I'll check that out. Um, and yeah, there's been some decent video games turned into movies. I'm so sorry, but all of the Resident Evil series did not suck. We did get some cool stuff. We got to see the liquor. We got to see Nemesis. There are some highlights there. The last one, the way they ended it, that was ass cheeks. Absolutely ass cheeks the way they ended it. The only thing worse is how they ended Underworld. Underworld made me want to fight somebody. The way they ended that one made me want to fight somebody. But yeah, Chauncey Billups. I I I see your point, but I see Kane's point. you had to have a coach for that. And like you said, Larry Brown really didn't trust the young gunners. I would like to think he changed his tune once he saw the weapon that Melo was, but you never know. But I do get Chauncey's point. Yo, LeBron doesn't dominate because you got a weapon that can go back and forth with him, and then you got a better defensive team than any LeBron Cleveland team.
Hmm.
Um, and last but not least, yeah, Melo's son. I salute Carmelo because I'd flame him up. I get the hoodie out the closet and flame him
Who
up
said he
one good
didn't?
time.
He probably did.
Talking about PG, Paul, I'm flame you. Give him on seven on the court. You want to see the NBA? He's like, right, let me cook you real quick. But your recap, sir.
Yeah, New York City man, say goodbye. AI, he's just saying what we all agree with. Like I said, that's why I respect him. He shows love to the new generation. I like the hating ass old people. Uh, Borderlands, I'll catch it when it's streaming or something. Um, Chauncey, yeah, it depends on how. Um, Man, I forgot his name already. Depends on how the coach would treat it, but from history, he probably wouldn't even play him that much, and you probably wreck him, and they'll probably clash, and that might be it. So it might have worked out for Melo that he did, but he definitely have a ring though, probably. So I don't know. It's one of them weird what ifs. Uh, and then speaking of Melo's son, this is his own opinion, man. I see a lot of new young like talent, like high schoolers, college kids, and rookies saying Paul George and other people they favorite players. So I'm like, I mean, this is who they grew up watching. If they act like Paul George wasn't the truth for a little while, pre-leg injury, and then after in OKC that 1 year, 1 or 2 years, when he almost won MVP, if he didn't get hurt, he probably would have. And DPOY, like that was a legendary season. So yeah, Paul George is that dude when he's healthy and not shooting off the side of the backboard. But yeah, it's a great. Yeah. Is that it?
Uh, it was like Bronny coming out talking about, yeah, I think Melo's better. Melo's my GOAT. And your dad is literally fucking LeBron. I can't with y'all, yo. I
If he
can't.
said Jordan or Kobe, I wouldn't be mad.
I would, but
I would. I mean, LeBron might be mad, especially on the Jordan thing, because that's a tight little spot, because he's trying to get to that spot. But I don't know, buddy. It's over, Prime.
well, on that note, boys and girls, we appreciate tuning in for this short that kind of got a little bit longer than we thought. All right,
Not
but
sure that long.
we got a guest on Thursday. Gonna be a real fun show, real fun topics. As always, got a really dope woman coming on and join us, talk about some stuff in the world and how we're spinning. On behalf of myself and this guy, my co-host, the Yeah I Said It podcast. See you in a couple days. Peace.
Yeah,